EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
It's tough enough to play defense anyway, but after a return like that, now your mindset has to change a little bit. Instead of going out and just getting settled in the first few plays, you have to be prepared for just about anything.
Come on, hit! Mustang 19! 70 Ranger. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time, but it's going to be second down. You look at this Bears defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because of zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the option, it's Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Packers at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. This defense for the Bears, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers. 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away and give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Six the Eagles.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. And they'll bring out Anders Carlson now to try the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. Well, they have a great field position to start that opening drive. They only get 3 out of it, but still they get 3, so maybe kind of a win for the offense, Charles, and kind of a win for the defense as well.
Yeah, I would say win-win seems to sum the whole thing up because where that ball was placed to start, that's tough on a defense, and they held them to 3. Now, if you're the offense, you're thinking to yourselves, how do we open up the playbook later on in this game and turn this 3 into 6s down the stretch?
Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch, maybe you move some motion, maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
That's complete out left to Ayuk. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And the Bears are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. On this one, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Here we go,
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go, son.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Angel, Tim Smith. Yep.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Toronto's kick is up and through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me,
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out, and they get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand. And a really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now a play fake here on first down. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And they'll send Watson in motion right. Back to throw again. He'll complete this one to Watson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Let's go.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Go.
They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
60 Bobcats, 60. Rig alert, rig alert. Warriors 17.
They'll drop to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are you going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
That is caught. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. In motion left, Claypool. Off play action, Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. In motion right, that's Claypool. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Dragon 60.
Looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Buffalo 18. Hey, Cash.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Second and 11.
Check. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now second and 3. Fields now to throw. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's first and 10. Now it's Fields. Right side, Claypool's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Claypool with another catch. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2, Fields. He's going to get that to his running back. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball is not free. but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll get this complete downfield to Kmet. Now he's loose down the left sideline. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Brandon Ayuk, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Cougar 19. 10 through 11, 10 through 11.
Back to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. Now inside the 25. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 79 yards. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. Back out there now to send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw, Fields. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. Third down and 1. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 23. sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense is going to be set up with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll start out here with the option left. And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Now the point after try for Santos. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They go play action here on 1st down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and they'll bring up 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. And the slot man goes in motion left. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Oh, this one, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
19 Lions. Street, 19 Titans. 19, 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now a first down throw, Fields. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. A huge play there for Chicago. 48 yards.
Here we go.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Looking to throw on second down, Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. Now Carlson for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick-6 makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Here we go, Scott.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 15. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Ready.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Let's go now.
They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
Warriors 70. Come 19.
They'll look to throw. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Trap 50. Go street. Trap alert. Dragon 60. Hurt. Buffalo 18.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A short throw to Musgrave. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. In motion right, that's Claypool. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Powers through it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Touchdown, Chicago! Josh Jacobs. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bears get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Santos with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Mustang 19. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. pressure coming, and they got him once again. Montez Sweat in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
Don't jump. Ready?
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to